Today we shall discuss the female reproductive part of the flower. We know that gynosium is the female reproductive parts of the plant or flower. Understand? And gynosium, it contains pistil. Depending on the number of pistil, if the pistil is 1, that is called monocarpellary. Pistil is also known as carpel, so that's why it is known as monocarpellary. If pistils are many, then it is known as multicarpellary. Number of pistils, समझे? On the basis of number of pistils, either may be mono or multi. Now, first we should know what is pistil. Okay. This is the structure of pistil. It is a stigma. This is a style. And this is ovary. Inside the ovary, there is another structure that is known as ovule. Inside the ovary there is ovule. It is also called megasporangium. So this is the structure of when the pistils are free, that is independent, they are called apocarpus. And when the pistils are jointed, or fused, they are called syncarpus. So, if they are independent, means apocarpus, and if they are jointed or fused, then they are called syncarpus. Now, this is the pistils that contain stigma, style, and ovary, and inside the ovary there is ovarian cavity. This is ovarian cavity which contains placenta, and from which megasporangium or ovule is developed. So, in that way, the mega ovule is developed inside the embryo sacs or inside the female reproductive parts. Now, next we shall discuss on the structure of megasporangium. The megasporangium, it is attached to the placenta by funicle. This is the funicle by which the ovules is attached to the placenta. Now, next is hilum. Hilum, the body of the ovule is fused with the funicle is called hilum. Hilum is that part in which the body of the ovule is fused with the funicle. That part is called what? Hilum. Now next one is integumented. Integument. It is generally found in 1 or 2 in number. And integument, it protects the ovule. Hilum protects the ovule. It is generally 1 or 2 in number. And next one, it encircles the ovule and leaving a hole is called micropyle. This is encircled all around. This hole is leaving, and that is known as micropyle. It is the entrance of the pollen tube. Now the micropyle, and opposite of the micropyle there is chalaza. Opposite of micropyle there is chalaza. This one, this is opposite of the micropyle, and this is the basal part of the, and chalaza is the basal part of ovule. So it is the basal part of the ovules. So it is the structure of what? Ovules. Now this is the integument. In between integuments means a mass of cells encircled by integuments. This mass of a cell encircled by integuments are called nucellus, and it is the nutritive part. And one thing is important, this the cells of the nucellus, cells of nucellus is 2n, means all cells are diploid. Now one of the cell of the nucellus, usually towards the micropyle parts, acts as megaspore mother cell. Any nucellus cell towards the micropyle part acts as megaspore mother cell. Suppose this cell acts as megaspore mother cell. This acts as megaspore mother cell. That is megasporogenesis, means formation of megaspore from megaspore mother cell. That is development of female gametophyte. That megaspore mother cell is developed from the one of the nucellus cells, which is 2n or diploid. Now we take this megaspore mother cells. This is the megaspore mother cell. Mother cells, it is diploid in nature. Now it undergoes meiosis cell division and forms 4 cells. That is megaspores. They are haploid in nature, and although they are 4, so they are called megaspore tetrad. Now out of this 4, 3 degenerate. Only 1 megaspore survive. Means 1 megaspore survive. It is haploid in nature. Now its nucleus undergoes mitotic cell division. Mitotic cell divisions and forms 2 cell. Next one, again mitotic cell division takes place. 2 and 2, 4. The both nucleus goes towards their pole and again divides to forms 4. And finally again division takes place, that forms 8 nuclei. Now in the next stage, 1 nucleus from each side comes in the middle and remaining 3 at both sides. This is now in the next stage, the cytokinesis takes place. These cells, this is in between, and in the middle one is big and the smaller is the next 2. So 8 nucleated or 7 cell structures. These are known antipodals. These are 3 in number. These are polynuclei. In this one is A and these 2 synergids. So in this way 8 nucleated structures and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and as a whole 1, that is 7 cell structures. That is the sac is found containing 8 nuclei from there, or in other words with 7 celled. That is the now pollination, that is transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is called pollinations. That is, you know, this is the anther, and this is the in this, these are the pollen grains. This transfer of these pollens from this one is called pollination. The process is known as pollination. So pollination is the process that is in which the anther from a stigma from anthers. So the pollination is the process from in which the anthers pollen grains from the anther to a stigma is called pollination. Means transfer of pollens or pollen grains from anther to a stigma is called pollination. It is of three types. One is autogamy. Auto means self, so it is also known as self-pollination. Next one, gaetogamy, and next one, genogamy. We can understand by this. Suppose is a plant, it is the flowers. If the anther of the same, if the pollens of the same plant flowers come to the stigma of the same flower, that is known as autogamy. Means pollen grains from the anther of the same flower come to the stigma of the same flower, that is known as autogamy. If the pollens of a flower of the plant come to the another flower of the same plant, that is known as gaetogamy. In this the agents also works, but because the flowers are found on the same plant, so it is also a part of self-pollination. But we also see here is cross-pollination, effect of cross-pollination. And if this is the flower of the another plant, and if the pollens of the flowers transfer to the flowers of the another plant of different plants, that is known as genogamy. That is known as, means that is autogamy, means pollen grain of a flower transfer to the stigma of same flower, that is known as autogamy. That is pollen grain of a flower transfer to the stigma of another flower of same plant is called gaetogamy, and genogamy is the pollen grain of a flower transfer to the flower of different plants. So this is called as genogamy. And one thing you know, for that autogamy, two conditions. One is flowers should be bisexual, and second should be matured at same time. Matured at same time means both sex, means both anthers and pistils should be matured at the same time. So two conditions is essential for the autogamy or self-pollination, and they are the cross-pollinations.